Good morning. How is it going? How was everybody's weekend? Wow. Wow. A lot has happened over the weekend. We are now looking at Bitcoin under 19,000. We're at 18.6. Ethereum at 1,300, really struggling to hold on. Ethereum down 25% in the last 7 days. Bitcoin 16%. Not too bad on Bitcoin. Still relatively consolidating, but Ethereum's a big hit. No, Red Sox, you're not late. I am late. I came here to stream, and right when I normally stream, the computer was giving me issues. So I had to restart, do all this, and finally I'm back. So I'm like, now I lost 10 minutes in just restarting the computer alone. But I should have known when things don't work, the first thing you do is restart. Let me share my screen here. All right, boom. You guys will see global market cap 910 billion. Definitely a big hit. Definitely a big hit from what we're used to. A lot of money has left. Why is that? FOMC meeting, news releasing. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll probably learn something about that. So they're getting ready to do what they can. So it'll be quite interesting. Yeah. So let me see. Ethereum 1,300. I don't think it's dipped below that. I think this is the lowest it's been so far. No, it did hit 1290 for a second. Yeah, 1341. So this is relatively the bottom for today that it's gone to. And if we look at the 7 day, it is consistently going down. So yet again, I'm going to go back to the trading view because what's important is those gray areas, right? And as Ethereum continues, give me 1 second here. Let me go into trading view. Lunky, what's going on, Lunky? We had such high hopes for you. No, I still believe. Ethereum. So here, right? So remember that level I was talking about at 1274? People doubt me on my TAs, right? Guys, I'm not making this up. This level has been here for ages, right? Look how nicely support and resistance level line up with Ethereum, right? So I knew at some point if we crossed that 1469, we were heading down, and the next support level I found was 1274. And they talked multiple times. Oh, there's guys that have it at 1300. There's guy, but this is the level I had it. I have not modified this one bit. You guys are the true goons. You know how I do TA. So I kept this relatively the same, and just look how nicely. So I'm okay. Still in that gray area, DCA opportunity. If you weren't able to buy in at this level, especially for ETH, right? Took a lot of big hits, but we're still feeling very, very good about the levels we're at now. What I'm watching for is to see if we enter one of my last support lines, which is 1274. So if we break this, the only other one I have is 875, but we could be in the gray area for quite some time, right? We were like that here. You see it right before support breaks, and then look so nicely 1470, and then it continued to downtrend, and we went to the next support line where we caught support, and hopefully we're going to keep going up. But that is very important to watch, because now if you ask me for entry points, these are your entry points, right? So we have an entry point here in the 1469 to 1300. Our next entry point would be below 1274. So it is a watchful eye that I am watching there to see, because really there's really not much support that you can draw up from there. Some people try to do it at the 1,000, like I'm showing you right here, right around this level. I'm not even feeling that as true support. Um, so I did draw my line at 875, which is the final, the lowest it's been in a while. So if we are not able to hold on to this 1,200, especially keeping our head above water over 1,200, we're gonna have potentially issues coming in, especially into the FOMC meeting, because you know what's going to happen. Let's say the FOMC meeting, they release the thing and somehow basis points is more than expected. We would go down potentially to 875, because we've seen that time and time again what news does to crypto because we are a risk asset, right? So um, even when the smallest amount of news of like, hey, CPI data came out and it was higher than expected, the sell-offs already happened on the risk assets. So we know some of these firms and branches have already uh, accounted for the basis points going up. So they've already done their sell-off. They already brought their interest rates down. So they're in a position to buy more Ethereum. It looks like a lot of market manipulation, especially for Ethereum, right? Because if you truly look at the way Ethereum is, you'll see that people are depositing Ethereum in exchanges, right? It's going from wallets, going back to the exchanges. It is something that I'm consistently watching on how much Ethereum gets put into exchanges. Mr. Future, Big A Armory, more paint on the way, boys. Put your cups on, dude. I'm ready for it. FOMC, so this week, so we'll see how much more pain they can generate to us. But if they do, 875 is my last support line right here. So if we enter the gray area, no one's gonna know. No TA guy is gonna tell you when we're gonna get out, when we're gonna get in. All they can do with probably like 90% accuracy is support and resistance lines to find entry points and exit points on these, right? So, hey, Daniel, what's going on, man? So I'm trying to assess what's going to happen with Ethereum, but just knowing with the FOMC meeting, this is a DC opportunity. I'm still in my gut. I do not think we're gonna fall below 875. I also don't think we're gonna fall below 1,000, right? But this is definitely an area I continue to watch. If we get 100 basis points, get ready for a huge downturn. Exactly, dude. If we get 100 basis points, you know that big red candlestick we got here, right here, how it went from one support line to the next, right? This is what I would expect here. I think we would taper off right around 1100. Maybe if it was like horrible, 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 like something crazy, right? We could go down to 875 as well. We could. Very well plausible. So I will talk about Bitcoin. This one. So Bitcoin quite intriguing as well, where we initially broke support at 18,696, but you will see that support line has caught. We did get, even though we broke out, it did get eaten up fairly decently, and we're still at 18,700. So if you're looking for entry point in, you missed it at that 1,700 mark. I guess now is potentially the best entry point you're going to get for Bitcoin. For those of you guys that aren't too concerned, you got in at 22, you're only two support levels down. I feel like that you can just hodl and you'll be okay, especially if you're not trying to put more money in because you're in a situation like me where you used up all your funds in buying other things. It is completely okay where you don't DCA, especially at this time, because I still consider this healthy consolidation. I'm okay hodling till the next level. So once we break resistance again at 19,853, then 22, this would be where I could potentially take profits, right? Can't wait the day where we get to 26. We were close, pretty close at 25,000 on August, right, 16th, but really want to get to that 26,000 mark, especially for Bitcoin. That'd be really good to see. Everything else relatively okay. We'll talk about Luna Classic. Powell wants inflation at 3%. We are at 8.3%. That scares me. Oh yeah, dude. Powell's already said we're gonna feel pain. We are gonna feel pain, and unfortunately, no one knows how much pain that truly is gonna be, right? So we just have to uh hope. Hope. So yes, I had two support levels here. Support at 3029 and resistance at 3033. We are still in healthy consolidation mode in my eyes. Because if you did get in that 3029, you DCA'd in, you're still at a DCA level. You're not at the point where you need to go buy more. We haven't dropped any other levels. We're still relatively hugging 3029. And that's to watch for, right? Because as soon as this other level 3033 breaks, I think this is where people are going to start taking profits as we go up in the levels. But we're not quite there. The burn is not on. And we're really, because of this market, I'm not seeing too much um volume in Lunky. I'll show you this. Let's see. So here's the volume right here, 596 million. So we've seen this at a billion, we've seen this at 2 billion. So this is relatively low for what we're seeing. But with this low volume, what this tells me is most of us, right? Most of us in the space right now are holding. There's not many of us trying to sell, there's not many of us trying to get out. We have found our entry point in and we're holding. Actually, we are at 3029. So perfect. Perfect. So we'll see what happens when those burns comes on. But you guys know, for me, for the goons, this is a long-term play. I'm not trying to swing trade this. There's no swing trading by me whatsoever. So we're definitely doing that long-term play. In this, if I find areas I can take profit just from what we know with this graph, right? There are times it'll go crazy, and then there's times where it just comes down relatively quick and consolidates. So we did run up fairly decently. So I'm hoping as we get more and more volume in, that burn comes down, this will continue to go up, but I'll be keeping a watchful eye. I still agree with my levels. I haven't really changed anything here. Nothing's been modified. It is still the same exact things I've been saying since day one. And really, I'm seeing this green candle come in right now. So we're past our resistance at 29, which was support before. Support turned to resistance. And as we go up, I'll be watching that 33 mark to see what's going to happen there. But this is a green candle coming in, people waking up and they're realizing, I guess, what's going on. Just play the game. Let go. Lunky pre-pump just started 2 minutes ago. Game start 3 minutes ago. What do these guys know? Lunky is just the beginning fudders. Wait, what is this article? 96 million Terra Classic Lunky burnt in one transaction, nearly 150 million on the weekend. Yeah, but that's still not enough. That's still not enough. That's, you have 6.1 trillion. Millions and really not going to change it too much. The community had agreed to a 1.2% tax cut for Lunky. Crypto exchange Binance even announced that it supports it. However, it should be noted that the burn will only apply to on-chain activities such as deposits and withdrawals on Binance. Know that this burning mechanism is not for every transaction. Do not dream big by relying on this on-chain burning mechanism. Know that Luncy and USDC investment is a gamble and invest accordingly. Yes, guys, this is a gamble, not financial advice. Teddy, I want to buy more Gala. Dude, we got to look at Gala. Luna Classic new Lunky trading pairs are now available in crypto.com app. Trade Lunky with USD and BSD now. So it's back on crypto.com. Massive pump incoming. Oh, God. Let's read this. Lunky, massive pump incoming, 10 cents to 5 cents. Since Terra Luna Classic hit 55. You mean 30's 55. Okay, yep. 30's 55 a few days ago, while the crowd following was only 4%. Now it has reached a 50%. That should apply to 50x to 100x immediately on the next pump. Due to disappointing performance of Bitcoin and ETH at 0% interest, entire crypto investors are slowly switching over to Terra Luna Classic. I don't know, man. That's a stretch. Incredible. Incredible. Lunky, buy now. This week, pump 2, 30's 59. Dude, this guy seems confident through 30's 59. I'm bullish on Lunky. Lunky in harsh and collapsing time. Lunky is defending all the odds and showing its stability. What does Mark? Nothing else but a message to hold this project and keep patience. We keep patience indeed. Lunky, stay strong, guys. We're strong. We're strong. Hotbit is opening back up, and most will lose half of your funds. Wait, what? You're gonna lose half your funds from Hotbit? Why is that? What happened? What happened? Why are they only giving you half your funds? Hotbit exchange news. Let's see. Nah, nothing. Yeah, closed. Oh, remember this. Hotbit has ceased trading, making deposits and withdrawing funds after authorities froze some of its funds due to probable criminal act. It's probable. Teddy, I sent it to you. Yes, sir. They lied. Oh my God, did they? Oh my God, Teddy, I sent it. Where'd you send it to me? Telegram or Twitter? Twitter. Let me see. Twitter, Twitter. No, not Twitter. New all-time low for Saitama. Oh man, dude, it's all-time lows all over the place, man. This is the lowest we've seen ETH in a while. It's gonna affect and I've seen this question. How does ETH going down affect my token? ETH going down, your token is paired with ETH. So the price of ETH affects your token. So if the ETH, let's say you bought at when ETH was 4,000 a token, and then ETH went down to 1,300, your token price also went down. It correlates to ETH directly. Ugh. I'm checking for 1 second. I don't have Telegram on this computer, so I have to. Hotbit AMA. All right, let me see. Yes, I got you. Hotbit Zendesk. This will be the announcement. I can share this. Yes. Okay. The latest announcement of Hotbit Platform Part 2. We are grateful for your patience. Hotbit will gradually restore various services in the next 2 weeks. In the last announcement, we explained frozen crypto assets. Click detail for the announcement of the Hotbit Platform Part 1, owning the processing scheme and deficit system in Hotbit 2.0 transparency plan. Hotbit will implement the deficit system for the first time under the premise of force majeure. Mahure? There are 33 types of crypto assets, that will be affected. In this implementation, for each crypto asset that needs deficit treatment, Hotbit will define a baseline first, then T, amount minus baseline deficit rates is calculated. If T is positive, then the part will be converted to deficit assets beginning with DF prefix and processed through the deficit system. Well, deficit is definitely bad. Algo baseline deficit 56%. Oh my God. Oh my God. The following is a list of all affected assets corresponding parameters. Is a plan of recovery for Hotbit, audit, and treat deficit platform assets, September 12th to the 14th. So we're past this. So they've already done this. They've given us the thing. So basically every single thing that was on there. Shib too. Wow. Gala. Are you freaking? Oh my God. Process HTB airdrop for deficit assets. Start HTB staking plan and recover withdrawal service of various tokens affected in the stable area. Withdrawal service varies. We expect there will be a large influx of users into Hotbit website and app at the time, which may cause instability in various services. Please wait a little patiently. Like we have been waiting too long for this moment. If you have questions or concerns, submit a support ticket. Dude, deficit's not a good term. Deficit not good. And especially what I don't know what MFT is, but 68%. Oof. Oof. So everyone gets screwed that uses Hotbit because they're switching from the Hotbit platform to like the transparency Hotbit 2.0. Oh my God. Any of you guys use Hotbit? Basically, they went broke. Yeah. Yeah. That's what this tells me. Let's make this week amazing. Dude, Luna Classic, Cardano. I truly don't know with Cardano, guys. I understand there's a lot of ADA maxis out there, but I'm not seeing this thing pump, and it's depressing, because we know we got the whole upgrade to their network and whatnot, but they're falling. They're really falling. They're still in the top 10. But from where we were to where we are now, you can say this about all cryptos, right? All these charts look exactly like ETH's chart as well. But it is something. Oh my god, I have to be careful because my wife is expecting to have a baby anytime, so you never know. All this weekend she was like, "Oh, I'm feeling a cramp," and it's like, "Oh, we start timing and it hasn't been yet, but she's getting so close that any small sound to hear, I gotta be like, oh, is it time? I got my hospital bag ready to go. I got everything ready to go." So, nothing yet, but we'll see what ends up happening once because it feels so close. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but every day I'm ready. I got my go bag. She packed me a go bag. She calls it the hospital go bag. Everyone needs a hospital go bag. She's got one. I got one. We'll see. I don't know. I guess you have to stay in the hospital 30 hours minimum, and then if there's any complications or anything, they add more time to that. Um, so we'll see. I also got to figure out what I do with thing. Lunky to $1, BTC to 14K. No, dude, don't tell me BTC to 14K. Tell me Teddy Lunky. Tell me. Dude, Lunky real good. Like, oh my god, we're already in the threes. I knew I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I knew that support line at 29 would get eaten up, even if it broke support a little bit. It always comes back to this gray area because the real resistance is at 3033. That's what's important here, you know? Wow, congrats, Teddy. Not yet, not yet. Basically, they went broke. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Once the baby's here, I got to figure out crypto and paternity leave, right? Cliff, I need time off, Cliff. We'll see what happens. I don't think you want BTC to drop. I don't want BTC to drop. If BTC drops, any further exchanges will go under. That's correct. That is correct. If BTC, I think it was that 14K mark, is when more exchanges could potentially go under. So FOMC meeting, we're really setting ourselves up for what appears to be um, more pain before we see profits anytime soon. And to be honest, sometimes you got to go under in order to build yourself back up. So is what you got to do. A lot of volume coming in. So we'll see. I'm keeping a watchful eye on this. Don't buy Bitcoin now. Wait for my words. I will post soon. Now BTC is not good. We are waiting 15K so we can start pump at New Year. 2023 will be good year for all. Yeah, we've heard this countless amount of times. Everyone over leveraged BTC. Yeah, even I was reading some crazy article where people were saying like Bitcoin's like the amount of Bitcoin being traded, there's like 200 Bitcoin that's not even accounted for that we're trading on. So we're already inflated on Bitcoin as well. So if we need to drop back to reality, that's what we got to do. But yeah, that definitely made me look into, oh my God, I got my Shibnobi cold wallet, but I haven't opened it yet. At some point, maybe today, tomorrow, um, I'll do that. You guys think FTX can survive 14K? No, I do not think FTX can survive 14K Bitcoin. Oh my god. That would be a huge blow to the market cap. And actually, by the way, our market cap doing relatively good compared to Ethereum maxis that told us that we were gonna Ethereum was gonna flip Bitcoin. All right, Ethereum maxis, you're at a 160 billion market cap. All right, Bitcoin still dominant, 360. We got more dominance than Ethereum. So I don't even want to hear, oh, Teddy, it's gonna flip Bitcoin. I don't think so, buddy. Even if this went down, what I think we've one time on stream we've calculated, even if this went down to 700, Bitcoin would have to drop to like 12K, guys. That's the only way you're flipping this, you know? FTX has FTX, yes. FTX would survive because it has money set aside. Yeah, but how much money? How much money does FTX have set aside, you know? XRP 35 cents. XRP something I'm continuously watching. I got in on KuCoin. That's the only place I could buy it. And KuCoin, you don't even need to KYC. You can just make an account and deposit USDT there, and then boom, you bought XRP. No sign up, nothing. Right? It was pretty easy. But I did KYC. XRP, what was decided by XRP? XRP, beautiful. The slow train wreck that is the ETH merge. The ETH merge, it's going to change everybody's lives. Oh, yeah. How is ETH POW doing? Where did I see that? Show me. I really thought I saw ETH POW somewhere up here, but I guess I'm crazy. Teddy, you crazy. Yeah, we can look it up. ETH POW. How we doing? Oh, dang, this is at $5 now. Remember, so ETH POW is supposed to be the fork of Ethereum regular, right? So they came out with ETH POW to convince us to use proof of work still for the miners, and there's some place, a big pump coming. ETH, what wallet should I use? Any suggestion? Dude, I don't know, man. Dubious project. $100 EW scam. Just don't EW scam. Proof of scam. Go to 100 now. Or to decrease the price. ETH is caching. EW is nothing but a scam. Yeah. EW lol. What's circulating supply scam? ETH will replace ETH. I highly doubt that. ETH ouch, what a fall. ETH leverage ETFs on Mexi. Dude, this is definitely down a lot, man. Oh, from where it was to where it is now. Oh, man. All right, let's see. CoinDesk time. We haven't done CoinDesk today. You think they came out with anything new? Institutions are still wait and see with Ethereum. They've been wait and see for like the last 4 months. Big investors still seem to like Bitcoin more, of course. Bitcoin's OG, man. First mover Asia crypto slides and weekend trading. Did Ethereum pick the wrong time to merge? No, Ethereum didn't pick the wrong time to merge. That's just how it is. Just give it time. Over time, people are gonna realize, hey, Ethereum gonna go up. SEC Ripple call for immediate ruling in suit over whether XRP sales violated. SEC and Ripple call for immediate ruling. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple Labs both filed motions for summary judgment, arguing that the judge overseeing the case has enough information to make a ruling without moving the case forward to a trial. Oh, wow. I like that. The U.S. Securities Labs each want a federal judge to rule either that the crypto company affiliated with the XRP cryptocurrency violated federal securities laws or otherwise dismiss the lawsuit without requiring a lengthy trial. Oh man, they're really putting the pressure on the judge. Even if the SEC were to engage in a belated post discovery transaction by transaction analysis to identify XRP offers and sales with contracts, its claim would still fail as a matter of law. Not one of those contracts granted post sales rights to the recipients as against Ripple or imposed post sale obligations on Ripple to act for benefit of those recipients, the filing said. Dude, every time I read all the XRP articles, I always feel like XRP is going to win. But 99% of the time, the government wins all the time, right? It's very rare, or it's actually 90% of the time, I think the government wins. And the other 10% is like what we know. So this is gonna be interesting. The SEC argued other things that various statements by Ripple's executives demonstrate that Ripple sold XRP and XRP investors bought the cryptocurrency with the belief that their holdings would spike in value over time. What's wrong with that? That's why most people buy cryptos, SEC. Ripple publicly touted the various steps it was taking and would take to find a use for XRP to protect the integrity and liquidity of the XRP markets. So they're operating like a crypto, and the SEC mad about that. The SEC sued Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Chairman Chris Larson in December 2020, a day before former SEC Chair Jay Clayton stepped down from the role on allegations that it had raised over 1.3 billion by selling XRP in unregistered securities transactions. Ripple maintained that XRP sales and trading did not meet the tenets of the Howey test, a Supreme Court case that was acted as a way to determine whether something is a security for the last several decades. What the heck? The Howey test? Tell me more. Howey test. Oh. What it means and implications for crypto. What is the Howey test? The Howey test refers to the U.S. Supreme Court case for determining whether a transaction qualifies as an investment contract. Okay. And therefore be considered a security and subject to disclosure and registration requirements under the Securities Act of 1933 and the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. Under the Howey test, an investment contract exists if there is an investment of money in a common enterprise with a reasonable expectation of profits to be derived from the efforts of others. From the efforts of others. Ponzi scheme? Hello? The test applies to any contract, scheme, or transaction. The Howey test is important for situating blockchain and digital currency projects with investors and project backers. Certain cryptocurrencies and initial coin offerings may be found to meet the definition of an investment contract under the test. What the heck? Oh my God. XRP is about to settle soon. I think a few months this will be over and XRP will be on a rocket. Oh yeah, definitely. The SEC case is weak. Teddy, check Lunacy. I just did. It is back to the threes. It's doing great. Lunacy doing real good. I think people waking up, they're moving their funds out of Ethereum and stuff and putting into Lunacy. Where am I going to have the least amount of hurt or least amount of pain? Probably Lunacy once the lunatics come back. The Howey test determines qualifies an investment contract. Understanding the Howey test. One, an investment of money in a common enterprise with the expectation of profits to be derived from the effort of others. What does that even mean? To be derived from the effort of others. But there is no effort when other people invest in cryptos, you know? Digital currencies such as Bitcoin are difficult to categorize. They're decentralized and such, elude regulation in many ways. Nonetheless, the SEC has taken an interest in digital assets and has sought to clarify when their sale meets the definition of an investment contract. According to the SEC, the investment money test is easily satisfied with the sale of digital assets because of fiat money or other digital assets being exchanged. Likewise, the common enterprise is a test is also easily met. In most cases, whether digital asset qualifies an investment contract largely turns on whether there's an expectation of profit to be derived from the, I don't like this. I don't like the way that they have this worded. Expectation of profit to be derived from the effort of others. What effort are others putting in? I understand the expectation of profit. I understand the investment. I understand everything there. But like this expectations of profit to be derived by others. Other people aren't going to be doing anything. Other investors aren't going to be doing anything other than holding with you and hoping the team does something good, you know? On the efforts of others, if they depend on the project backers to develop and maintain the digital network, especially in the early stages, rather than these tasks being performed by a dispersed community of unaffiliated users. The test is also met if the project's backers take steps to support the price of the digital assets, such as creating scarcity through the token burning. Another way the efforts of others test is met if the project's backers continue to act a managerial role. Okay, so this actually says that if the backers develop and maintain a digital network, so blockchain. Okay, so now it is the dev group. Special considerations, how we test FAQs, why is Bitcoin not a security? How does the SEC define a security? Securities are fungible and tradable financial instruments used to raise capital in public and private markets. The public sales of securities are regulated by the SEC. Oh, really? Oh, I had no idea. Oh my God. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I will see you again tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Other than that, it seems everything's okay. We're pretty much informed on what's going on today. Just keep an eye on the charts and make sure you're not pulling profits when you're actually down. So, because you can't pull profits when you're down. You can try and tell yourself, "Oh yeah, I made all this profit," but in reality, the market's down. I highly doubt you're pulling profits right now. So I leave you be. Goodbye. Stay safe, and remember, don't be a hero.